Just about set for baseball from Citi Field. The Rockies and Mets, next. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, two guys here with pretty good numbers so far this season. Both of them coming in with double digits in victories. So if this winds up being a 3-2, 2-1 kind of game, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Stepping in now, Herrera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here it comes, 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. the 3-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Kadire. 2 away.
Oh, I really like this call here on the 3-2 pitch. They come with the change, and I doubt he was looking for that. He winds up just lofting an easy fly ball out.
Trevor Story will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Full count pitch on its way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Getting out on the road might not be the worst thing in the world for them. They won just 2 games on their recent homestand, so maybe getting away for a bit could turn out to be a good thing.
2-0 on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the catch is made, 1 away.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes him throw to first for the out.
Gary Cox will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches. Yeah, a good pitch there gets him his first strikeout, and already you get the sense that this might turn into one heck of a pitcher's duel.
Michael Lee will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title.
Knock it out of here!
First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Charlie Blackmon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
2-1. To 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8.
Michael McHenry will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now here's the first pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Ben Paulson will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire.
Get out of here, Rockies.
2 strikes now from Harvey. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Focus now.
And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Ben Paulson has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
In now, Roger Bernardina, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs.
Come on, let's do it.
He waits, now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for them big time here.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Barnes.
Brandon Barnes.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Number 3 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. David Lee waits on deck.
Water. Get your water here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
David Lee will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Let's get him to second, all right?
And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Come on, let's get a hit.
He's ready now. The pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
From the stretch.
Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of two approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Number 30 will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race. First offering on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Herrera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Here's a spot where he's probably looking for something hard again, but instead they change up on him, get him out in front a little, and all he can do is pop it straight up.
Michael Kadire will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. Now the pitch. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Go, Matt.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but you just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Now the 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it is. He's a bit out in front here as he hammers that pitch to deep left field, but it'll wind up a foul ball, a souvenir. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Brian McCann will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
No one in the bleachers!
The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Punch one through!
The 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here comes the 2-2. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Matt Campbell will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
He swings at anything!
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That's
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
A runner at second, nobody out. 1-0 on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
What are you talking about, huh?
Here comes the 2-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cuddyer, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
And with these guys holding on to a 2-run lead, they've given themselves a pretty good shot to get it to 3 or more. This will put runners at the corners with nobody out, and these first 2 at-bats are any indication, they might be looking at a big inning.
Into the box, Herrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now with 2 strikes, you can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
And that curveball still hasn't shown up yet. It's normally a real good pitch for him, but it hasn't served him well at all so far.
The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here comes the 3-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. .3-1 on the way. And this will be fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Dyer the catch, and the runner coming home from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Here comes the 2-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rockies lead it 3-0. Matt Harvey makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Matt
Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike one.
One strike.
And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a three-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Here we go.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Gary Cox will try it again, set down on strikes his first time.
Let's see it, Gary. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Go, Matt.
1-0.
Here we go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Now the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first.
Let's go, Matt.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 3 and the Mets nothing. Michael McHenry will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 8, Michael McHenry.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Two strikes now from Harvey. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Here's the full count offering. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Harvey now on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A 2-1 offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, this was just going to be a tough play one way or the other. As you see him ranging towards the hole just to get to this ball, but then he can't right himself in time to make an accurate throw, and they're going to hit him with an E4.
Into the box, Roger Bernardina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Forget it, guys. Double him up right here.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And now this will make that error from a second ago hurt a little bit more. You see a good jump that time, and he's in the scoring position now with a stolen base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the air to right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Brandon Barnes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
1-0 pitch now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the 2-1. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 coming. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Number 3 will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Ball one. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Here now the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with the leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Yeah, you know, this one was always shaping up to be a foot race, but that's a nice job of knowing that he's got to hurry a little bit as he wins the race to the bag.
Into the box now, number 30. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Matt Campbell will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Get out of here, Rockies!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
The 1-2 with one away. Strike 3 called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Herrera will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Don't get too fancy here.
3-0 is on the way. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Trevor Story will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First offering on the way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Peanuts here.
1-0 on the way.
Swing that back.
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Here's the 2-2 home. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jay Lee is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here's a 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Standing in now, Michael McHenry. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. A runner on first with 2 away.
Peanuts here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Mets nothing. Michael Kadire will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One strike.
Now here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Two. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
And so far, that's been the tale of this game in a nutshell. Way too many pitches being swung at out of the strike zone. I mean, it's almost getting comical now, and if I'm pitching on the mound, I wouldn't throw anything close to the strike zone.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Carpenter.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Look at this. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Josh Edgen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Josh Edgen.
Ben Paulson will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
First baseman Ben Paulson.
Nice cold water here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now another 2-2. swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Come on, Matt.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2, here it comes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider. This one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Roger Bernardina will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's the first offering. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Bad call on double strike.
Here's the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
In now, Brandon Barnes. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Calm yourself already.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Matt Campbell will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Don't let him score.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Daniel Murphy will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1 home. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Pitch on the way. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Michael Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the box, number 3. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a good pitch there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
David Lee will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Get the run at a second, please.
Here's the first offering. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
And you wonder, if that ball doesn't hop over the wall, do they try and send him from third base? Well, we'll never know because there'll be runners at second and third now following that ground rule double.
Into the box now, number 30, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Come on, man. Get that ribby.
The next pitch. 1-1.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
Come on, New York.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And with two guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up one RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
Michael Kadire would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
See you, man.
Now the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Hitters count 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Come on.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Mets 3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. DJ LeMahieu will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Standing in now, Herrera. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Story.
Trevor Story will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains 5-3. Brian McCann will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Ryan McCann.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Rockies,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Christian Friedrich.
David Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, David Wright.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
From the stretch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
And that was the type of swing where you could tell he's trying to hit one out of the yard and tie up this ball game. The problem, though, this isn't the kind of park that's going to yield a lot of home runs.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
What's ahead?
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Michael Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
.0 on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
1-1 on the way. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Another try at 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
the payoff pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Yeah, a tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Number 3 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 1-0 home. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Come on, guys.
Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled back.
Looking now or never, guys.
Another full count pitch home. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Blackman is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Grant Balfour will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Grant Balfour.
Charlie Blackman will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Michael McHenry will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
A few groans from the faithful here. They wanted strike 3.
2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cox is there, 2 gone.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Ben Paulson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
The 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the fielder, Roger Bernardino.
Roger Bernardino will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One pitch on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Rockies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Ottavino is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 0, Adam Ottavino. Now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot, number 33.
David Lee will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's exactly the way you want to start your half of the inning. You're down by a run, you get a leadoff double, now you're in scoring position. He is pumped up out there trying to rile up his teammates.
Number 30 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
He waits. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No one out with a runner at second. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
As a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only 1 away.
Michael Kadire step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at third.
Let's go! Hey now, let's go!
First pitch on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and that's an excellent pitch right there to get the ground out. That means the tying run stays planted down there at third base. 2 outs now. Now the window of opportunity is starting to close up a little bit.
As Drupal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, as Drupal Cabrera.
Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th. And he is in there.
Well, these 2 teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game, and now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well, as he gets a good pitch to hit right there and doubles home a run to square things up in this game here in the late going.
Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic That's now 14 doubles on the season so far. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swinging the grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Full count pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. As Drupal Cabrera will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 13, as Drupal Cabrera.
Vic Black will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Carlos Gonzalez is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here comes a 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Here's Justin Morneau, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in Game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Now the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. Two pitch on the way. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So Justin Morneau will touch them all on the solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Henry Mejia will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Into the box, Herrera. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, it's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
In now, Trevor Story. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cox has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Rockies 6 And the Mets 5. Carlos Gonzalez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Playing right field, number 5. Carlos
Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Pitching for Colorado, number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Daniel Murphy will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And the pitch. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Blackman is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Gary Cox will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Michael Lee will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Number 3 waits on deck. A 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here he comes, 3-1. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Number 3 will get a shot now with the tying run in scoring position and the possible winning run over at first with 1 away. Now the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Gonzalez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
David Lee will face a big spot here with the tying run on third and the possible winning run over at first if he can find a gap somewhere. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, it was that run in the top of the 9th that turned out to be the game winner. As they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Rockies come out on top 6-5. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.